Hi, everyone. It's Don. I just wanted to send you a little welcome back to our fall semester. We're going to do some amazing things in our research lab this semester. We get a lot of great questions. We get a lot of great people. We're going to collect some great data. We're going to write up a lot of stuff. We're going to submit manuscripts. We're going to get our work out there. And I'm really looking forward to working with all of you this fall. So welcome back to K-State. I would also like to welcome Noah Renkin, who's an incoming graduate student to our lab this semester. So Noah's been on campus for couple of weeks now, and we're really excited to what we're going to do with him. We're going to be pursuing expressions of pro-social and antisocial behavior, prejudice, and as always, teacher and learning engagement this semester. We've got lots of great ideas, and we can't wait to have our first meetings where we can catch you all up on some of the stuff we've done this summer. One of the things I want to give a shout out to is Ashley Schiffer, who finished her first year in the K-State Social Personality Graduate Program. Actually got her first author publication already. And she did this in an APA journal, the Peace and Conflict Journal. And she has a nice 2-study package looking at moral decisions and how they relate to things like belief in masculine honor, beliefs in pure good and pure evil, and the dark triad, which are some kind of nasty things that people sometimes think. So really cool kind of shout out to Ashley for getting her first publication in her first year at K-State. Kind of an unusual thing, but a very impressive thing for a new graduate student. As we're coming back to campus, you're probably aware things are still stuck in that pandemic. We still got COVID-19 lurking out there. I just got done teaching my first classes in masks this week as we maintain social distance in those classes, trying to find the mask that allows me to project my voice the best as I have my students all spread out. I'm actually teaching some of my classes in a high flex environment, which means that I have some students in class with me. I also have some students at home on Zoom at the same time. And I'm struggling to get all of my students engaged in the wonderful content that we're going to be learning together this semester. So we're all going to have challenges and things are going to be different. We're going to spend a lot of time talking to each other on Zoom. But I'm looking forward to all of that because I miss you. I want to work together again. I want to do all these wonderful stuff. And I can't wait to have our first Zoom meetings next week. And we're going to be contacting you if we haven't already to set those up. We're going to send you out some emails and get back together and get these things started. Just a couple of other things, a couple of announcements. First of all, the Society for Personality and Social Psychology, the conference we often go to, is virtual this year. So what that means is the undergraduate submission deadline is coming up in a few weeks. And if you want to submit, it's going to be a lot easier because we don't have to travel. The conference is going to cost less. We don't have to travel. We don't have to pay for hotels, and the registration is going to be cheaper. So this is something for undergraduates who've been in the journal for a little bit of time. When you think about projects, we're going to be exploring the possibilities of you presenting at SPSB this coming February. So that will be fun. Also, kind of want to give a shout out that we put out a very cool Engage the Stage this week where it was a parody from Hamilton. I have been obsessed with Hamilton this summer. I've watched the musical a number of times on Disney Plus. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it already. I listen to the soundtrack almost constantly, and we decided we would write and do a parody of this. And I'm going to include this in the link in the email that I send you. Check it out. It's pretty fun. Help us go viral. It's pretty cool. We have over 500 views already. It's awesome. And I can't sing it all, as you will see. But Tiffany Lawless has a wonderful voice, and she carries me through. So it's going to be awesome. And actually some surprise backup singers at the end. So check that out and enjoy. And the last comment I want to make before we get together for real and our research teams next week is to say that, remember, we're going to stay connected. Things are going to be challenging. We have a lot of things that we're going to be juggling, a lot of responsibilities, but we got this. And remember, we call it social distancing, but in reality, we're not trying to social distance. We're trying to physically distance. It is really important that we maintain those social connections. And I am really looking forward to get reconnected with you after this summer, this weird summer that we all had, as we get back to work this semester. So let's do this thing. So I hope all is well.